good, 9197 gamers and YouTube? This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197, back with another video for you guys. And this time I'm about to go ahead and give you guys 3 reasons why I think the 3DS is actually worth having more so than the Nintendo Switch. And I know you guys probably thinking like, bro, what are you talking about? The 3DS is dead. The Switch is the future. What you talking about? They got the games then da 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 blah 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 da 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 da. Yes, I hear you. But to me, it's not dead. 3DS is very much alive. And I know what you guys are saying, because it's like it's been out ever since what, 2011? I want to say. I think that's when the 3DS came out. Yes, I understand, guys. It is an old freaking piece of the hardware for tech. It is. However, guys, it still has much value even in 2020. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give you my reasons why. And before I start, guys, I want to say this, that like, for some reason, I want to say that I done a video kind of similar to something like this right here about the 3DS, about reasons getting it. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I try to look through my channel because I made so many freaking videos, but to be honest, I haven't seen nothing like that. So I want to say this is my first time making a video about reasons why you really should get a 3DS. But at the same time, if I did, well, this is a revamped version of it. But if not, cool, it works for me. But besides that, guys, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. And before I go to my reasons, guys, I know you're probably thinking like, what you talking about, the whole thing, like why you picked the 3DS over the Switch. This is my thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. Oh god. Like I said, guys, don't get me wrong. Even though I'm talking about more heavy about the 3DS is a must-have more so than the Switch, I'll still pick the Switch over the 3DS for the sake of like, it's the Switch. It got the games that I want to play. Of course, I'm gonna pick this over the 3DS, but I know y'all probably thinking like, then why the heck you making this video still, right? But don't worry, I'm gonna get to that. Like, please hang there. I'm gonna give you good reasons why I still say, even though I'll still like realistically pick the Switch over 3DS, I will still say the 3DS is kind of the better tech. I mean, the better gaming device more so than the Switch in a sense. But like I said, just hear me out, okay? Like I'm saying, like, I know y'all probably gonna think like, what you talk about, man? But okay, don't worry. Don't worry. But after I'm done with all this, please write down below what you guys think. But to me personally, like I said, I love my Switch. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I would say there's certain things about the 3DS that it does beat the Nintendo Switch. Even though I love this device very much. But okay, so the first reason I want to go ahead, guys, is portability. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, what you talking about, Tyler? There is literally a Nintendo Switch Lite. That problem solved, right? This video, it don't make sense no more. Like, you can just throw your 3DS, throw it on the side in this video, and good day. No. I'm not going to end the video, just to let you guys know that. So, like I said, yes, you are right. The Nintendo Switch Lite is portable. True, no different than the Switch. It's portable. And I know you guys probably talking, but still thinking like, what you talking about? Like, what do you mean? The Switch is portable. Yes, but at the same time, not really. Because let's be honest, guys, the Switch is exposed. Even from the Switch Lite, it's still exposed. Even if you get a case for it, it's still exposed. Unless, I will say this is one thing I would say, a Nintendo Switch accessory that I feel like not a lot of people take advantage of, and it's right here, the tabletop Switch case cover. And guys, to me, this is literally the best cover you can have for your Switch than any other case, because to be honest, you don't need a Switch case. You guys can put the Switch in any case wherever you got, just random case that's not Switch related. But for the Switch, like for the Switch case, this is the best thing, the tabletop, guys. Because me personally, I don't really like when it comes to playing my Switch. I don't play it handheld as much at all. Like I really don't. So either I play in dock or do tabletop. But even for tabletop, I don't use the. I mean, sometimes I use it, but I don't use the stand that's on the Switch. I use the case cover, and I do want to show you this, guys, before I go in more why I say the 3DS still better in that sense of portability, is because like even with this case, y'all, like you guys can see it. Like I said, boom, you see that? Look, my Switch is covered, completely covered for the screen, which is the most important thing. It's covered. You see, like it's covered. So you got something like this, and then like I said, if you don't want to play dock, but you want to play tabletop, this is the best option. You don't even need to use the stand for the Switch. And look at this. There you go. It's on the stand. If you put it on the if you set it down somewhere, if you want to play it the Switch like that, and look, boom. This that's how you can play your Switch. And look, after you're done. You see? That's your cover. I wish more people would say. I wish more people would use this, but not really. I don't know. I feel like people just think like, oh, I need to just get a regular case, screen protector, which is a good thing. But at the same time, this is the way to go if you want to protect your Switch completely, in my opinion. But still, even with that, guys, I still feel like the Switch is not as really not that portable, because, like I said, I still need this. Like, I still need this. I need this to cover my Switch when I take it on the go. I don't leave my Switch exposed at all. Like, I don't. Even with the Switch Lite, guys, it's still exposed. This, like, even when, like I said, when I take my Switch out, guys, I have to have this case cover on my Switch. And then, like I said, if I want to play it tabletop only, because I'm not going to play handheld like this. After I'm done, cover it, and put it in my regular case wherever I got it. However, for the 3DS, granted, guys, like I said, this is like this XL, which is the better version. I feel like, well, even though this is the XL of the 2DS, even though it's still 3DS, 2DS, same thing, but with a bigger screen, I still recommend the 2DS, the XL, for anybody who wants the 3DS. Definitely get the XL. But still, like I said, but the reason why I say it's more portable, because, like I said, it got the clamshell, guys. Close it, open, close it, open, close it, open. And like I said, the screens are protected. Like, it's very more portable. And guys, like I said, look at the size of the 3DS. Even though this is a thicker cover I got on my 3DS, that's why it looked more thicker. But still though, guys, like, this is way more portable to me to bring and play the games on the go more so than my Switch. And I'm not gonna lie, even though this is the best cover I got, and I take it with my Switch anywhere I go, but honestly, I haven't really done that lately. Like, if anything, I bring my 3DS, because my 3DS, like I said, it's already covered, it's good, and like, it's very much portable, guys. It's very much portable. Like, you cannot knock that. And okay, all right. Now to number 2. Alright, guys, for number 2, the reason why I said the 3DS is worth having more than the Switch, because gaming is cheaper on the 3DS. And this is what I mean by this, guys. So, because like, even though the 3DS may be an older, over gaming device, but you guys still look at the value. It's like you could get into gaming a lot quicker and and inexpensive to play games, let alone paying $200 or $300. $300 for a Switch. Like, I mean, not to say like the Switch Lite, that's not a good, that's not a bad price, especially if you don't care about the dock feature. But let's be honest, I feel like if you buy a console like Nintendo, it made more sense to get the Switch, so you could, play dock or this one. But if you want to play handheld, I understand that too. But still though, even with that, $200 just for the Switch, for the Switch Lite, that's still a lot of money. But with the 3DS, what I like about that, you have a few options with it. It's like you could do like the budget, like the real budget one of the 2DS. Like I said, I got a 2DS XL, which is to me this the better one to have. But still, like I say, you're gonna pay a little bit more for this, but nothing too crazy. For if you get the regular 2DS, I might show a picture here that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But if you get the regular 2DS, you only pay $80 plus you get a free game that comes with it. $80 and a free game to go along with it, just to start off with something. Like, guys, that is a steal. And then not only that, like, you know, there's the base model 3DS. I honestly, I don't know how much the base model is. I just know I didn't discontinue the base model 3DS. Then anyway, they had that. Then you had the 3DS SL. Which is like a 100 something. Same thing for the 2DS XL, like the one I got right here, because I didn't really care about the 3D. Plus, I would say though, at least with me, I had got a good deal on this one. I didn't like I paid under 100 for this. Like I said, you just gotta kind of look around, and depending, or you know who's selling it, or like I said, if a store having it like a real good sale for the 3DS. Like, especially like the 2DS SL, like the one I got, guys, it's worth having, guys, because it's really cheap. And like I said, Nintendo stopped worrying about making games for the 3DS, which I understand, because, you know, Switch is their big console, so it makes sense to put more, you know, everything in this. But still, though, like with the 3DS, guys, like I said, it's cheaper. If you don't necessarily, it's like if you don't already have a Switch, but you kind of want like something that's like, you know, you want a game on, kind of portable, then the 3DS is the way to go. And like I said, depending on what you get, and like I said, like for me with the SL, that's the best option, just because you get the wider screen. But if you don't really care about that, like I said, to get the 2DS one with the game come included of it, and but the only thing about that one, it doesn't close up like the clamshell. But like I said, it's still sturdy enough. And then like I say, it's just like I say, it's just a really good deal overall, guys. Like just for $80 and you get a game come along with it. Like, what more can I really say about that? Alright, guys, now I'm about to go ahead to number 3. The reason why I said that 3DS is worth having more so than the Switch, because guys, they got a huge library of games that you can play on the 3DS, plus some exclusives that you cannot play nowhere else but the 3DS. That is my biggest thing too, guys. That's where the value, because like I said, it's like the 3DS have a huge amount of library of games, guys. For not only the 3DS, you can play just the regular DS games, guys. There is so much you can play off this, more so than the Switch, at least currently. Not to say Switch don't have a lot of games to play, like of course they got a lot of games, but like, let's be honest, guys, a lot of the games Nintendo will be selling, especially the first party, is $60 off the bat. You might find some maybe like Best Buy or GameStop, they might have a little deal that it might be a little bit lower, but let's be honest, guys, knowing Nintendo, they keep the same prices for the games, like a $60 or wherever, like pretty much like $60 for a very, 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 very long time. They don't want to drop down for nothing. So it's like, if you didn't necessarily want to spend about $60, so at least for like at least the big budget games that you want to play there. Because not to say they don't have no good deals, because they do. We have some deals here and there. But if you're looking for like more the exclusive side, you gotta look, really, because like Nintendo rarely puts no games on sale. Even if they do on the eShop, you have to be on there. Like, you have to be on there. So for the 3DS, like guys, like I said, depending on where you're buying from, if you either go like the GameStop or like probably Best Buy and stuff like that. Cause I would say, cause the eShop is open up on the 3DS, but to be honest, me personally, I don't care for it. And plus, like I said, a lot of the games that's on there, especially the first party title, are like the full price amount. And I think most of them were like what, 40, I think, something like that. But still, like I said, if you're gonna buy 3DS games, get it physical. Don't really get it digital, because it's not worth it. That's one thing that's the one flaw I would give it. It's not worth buying the digital stuff off the 3DS, but like going physical, yes. Go ahead and buy them, because you can find some cheap stuff. Like, for example, I bought this one game called Chibi Robo. It was like Ziplash. I never played it, but you know that is exclusive to the 3DS. And so and I went to Walmart, and that thing was only $5. $5. Like, that was a good deal for a 3DS game. And like I said, I don't know how it is, because once I play it, I'll do a review for you guys for that one. But besides the point, like I said, you have a huge library of games on this old gaming device, more so than the current Switch. I'm not saying, guys, that the Switch is not worth having. It's just that I feel like the 3DS, as far as gaming wise, if you want like big variety of games, at least at the moment, then the 3DS is the way to go, especially if you never own one. Like I said, I'm still a new owner of the 3DS, and I got a whole bunch of library games that I want to play. And some of the games, like I said, I have to play on the 3DS. Like I said, that's all I'm saying, guys. Like, the Switch is worth it. I love my Switch. I'm still playing my Switch, of course. Not to say it's not bad or nothing. It's just that as far as for gaming, for pretty much kind of cheap, and you just could go ahead and just have a whole bunch of library games, more so than what Switch has. Like, let's be honest, even though with their Switch like first party, they got a good bit of games for first party, but at the same time, nothing compared to the 3DS. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, if you want a big cheap library games to play on that's a little bit more portable. Like I said, Switch is portable, but it's not the most portable thing, to be honest. And you got something like this, like the 2DS, you good to go. So that's all I'm truly saying about that. Alright, guys, this is the end of the video. And also, before I end it, please write down below, guys, what you think. Like, do y'all have a 3DS, or you never owned a 3DS? Or, like, you know, do you feel like the 3DS still relevant? Or you guys feel like it's dead? Who cares? It's all about Switch. Like, please let me know down below what you guys think. But alright, guys, like I said, go ahead, hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and follow me on my social media outlets, and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright, guys, I love y'all. Peace. God bless y'all. Now 197 out.